OSHA Hazardous Waste Operations and Emergency Response Training. This training prepares workers to safely handle hazardous materials and respond to dangerous workplace situations.
What is HAZWOPER 40-hour training? HAZWOPER 40-hour training is an OSHA-required safety program designed for workers who are involved in hazardous waste operations, site cleanup, and emergency response activities.
HAZWOPER training helps workers recognize hazardous materials and risks, protect themselves and others from exposure, follow proper safety procedures, respond effectively during emergencies, comply with OSHA safety regulations. Proper training significantly reduces accidents and health hazards in hazardous work environments. This training is required for workers who clean up hazardous waste sites, work at uncontrolled hazardous waste locations, handle dangerous chemicals or substances, respond to hazardous material emergencies, work in environmental remediation projects. These workers must complete the 40-hour OSHA HAZWOPER course before performing hazardous duties. Hazards in hazardous waste operations. Workers at hazardous waste sites may encounter many dangers, including toxic chemicals, flammable materials, contaminated soil, and dangerous fumes. Exposure to these hazards can cause serious health problems if workers are not properly trained and protected. HAZWOPER 40-hour training typically covers hazard recognition and risk assessment, personal protective equipment, chemical hazards and toxic exposure, decontamination procedures, emergency response planning, site safety, and health plans. These topics help workers operate safely in hazardous environments. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, plays a critical role in protecting workers from hazardous substances. Depending on the hazard, workers may need protective suits, gloves, respirators, safety boots, or eye protection. Proper selection and use of PPE are essential for preventing exposure. To maintain safety at hazardous work sites, workers should follow the Site Safety and Health Plan, use proper protective equipment, monitor hazardous substances, follow decontamination procedures, report unsafe conditions immediately. Following these procedures helps prevent accidents and contamination. Workers who complete HAZWOPER training should understand workplace hazards, follow safety protocols, use required protective equipment, participate in safety drills, report hazards and emergencies. Safety depends on every worker following proper procedures. Benefits of HAZWOPER training. HAZWOPER training not only protects workers from hazardous materials, but also helps organizations maintain regulatory compliance and improve workplace safety culture. Properly trained workers are better prepared to identify risks and respond to dangerous situations. Remember these important points. Hazardous materials require proper training. Safety procedures must always be followed. PPE protects workers from exposure. Emergency preparedness saves lives. Training and awareness are essential for working safely with hazardous substances. Want to learn more about HAZWOPER training? Visit www.oshatrainingschool.com.